welcome back, DigiDestined, Digimon Tamers, and players alike. Welcome to our very first Gamers Alley Evolution Cup 2024. This is the High Score Chef doing live coverage of this monumentous event. This is definitely one of Digimon Card Game's bigger events that Gamers Alley have ever hosted. We have how many players right now, Judge? 14? Currently we have 14 players today. That's a pretty roll round. It's more than likely we'll go into 4 rounds. We're going to be doing some play-by-play commentary as well as live coverage of the events. We're getting all the player matchups set up currently now. Once again, welcome to Gamers Alley of Gastonia, your one-stop shop for all things collectible and trading card game needs. Remember, if it's up your alley, you can find it at Gamers Alley. Today, once again, is the Digimon Card Game Evolution Cup Tournament. Today on May 12th, 2024, it is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Here we are, we're playing Digimon on Mother's Day. My God. But let's go ahead and bring it a little closer. So here we are. We got our round 1 players setting up now.
I just realized that Digimon on Mother's Day. It's Digimon, digital mothers. What's the word? Even though it's
we have an official judge on board as well today, making sure the event is going smoothly.
Yeah, but
I hope you guys are excited. It's going to be a very good match.
Huh? Don't they always fight back?
This one was a box.
Alright, so currently round 1, we have Dongo the King placed on our left, as well as Jersey on the right. I believe Dongo the King today is running Goemon X Antibody, as well as Jersey running, I want to say he's definitely running a green deck, it looks like. I'm going to assume it is a green deck with his sleeves. It could be Insectoids, it could be Leopardmon, we'll find out.
You have 55 minutes, and then if there's needed 5 minutes afterwards.
You guys have your own timer, so I will let you know.
Thank you all. Good luck with round 1. Have fun.
All right.
Shuffling my eggs.
Let the game begin. Digital gate open.
It's easier to shuffle like this with the small like 5 card deck.
55 minutes on the clock for this today's matches. It is a higher stakes tournament, so officially it is a 55-minute timer with 5 minutes of overtime. Hope you guys are excited. Looks like Dongo rolled a 2, so he will win that dice roll. Jersey will be taking the first turn. We're just getting the players set up and ready, just cutting each other's decks formally. All right, shake hands and let's have a good match. Hello, Same Blitz. Welcome. Both players are inspecting their first initial hands. It looks like Jersey right off the bat is mulliganing. It must have been a terrible hand. Oh, that is just tragic. Not the greatest time, not the greatest start, but we'll see. Hopefully his second starting hand will be much better.
I don't know. It's been so long since I got to play.
Dongo the King is just ready to go with the security already set. He's aiming to win today, it looks like. He's got an air of victory. Oh, and with that confidence, doesn't even bother to cut his day. He just told him to go straight, rip 5. Let's go.
So weird.
All right, here we go. Jersey on the play. Doesn't get the first draw. However, he will go and start with this hatch on his Digitama, and it looks like it is a... What is that? Is that the potato deck? Are you... Digivolves into that Kunamon and straight into the Toro for 2 and passes it. Turn over to Dongo the King. Patches straight into that Bukamon. Unfortunately, Bukamon BT14 has been limited to 1 due to its sheer raw power of gaining jamming. It is quite busted, I assure you. So, good on Bandai for doing that. We're going to go into that promo Goemon and raising. So I'm very interested in seeing Dongo the King's deck play out. I've never really seen a tribal Goemon being played in the current meta, but it definitely will be interesting to see how it does currently in the BT15 format, excuse me. So he goes in and passes turn with that Sora Joe from BT5, and then soon after, Jersey goes and answers with the Izzy and Mimi from BT5 as well. It looks like both players are just going to go and set up their board state, playing very cautiously just to see who will take the first turn. So Dongo the King goes ahead and raises that Goemon into the battle area.
Just realized that you have to have a Digimon with no distribution to work. So, all right, and then cost of 2.
Ooh. For the cost of 2, goes straight into the hybrid Kumamon, BT7.
Go into attack on life with Kumamon.
Assuming he didn't have any other level 4s to go with, he just wanted to go and extend that. Swings to that Kuwagamon. Promo, definitely.
Oh, yeah,
had,
right.
had that jamming, so that was a very safe swing. Easy free hit.
Cost of 2, play Kenta.
And then passes turn with another tamer on board.
For 4, we play. My turn on play, I'm going to give Tortamon the piercing. My turn, once per turn, when I play a green Digimon, this one gets plus 2k for the turn. So we're going to swing 6k piercing through him.
Blast Digivolve.
Sure.
Oh, and in response to the attack from Tortamon, he goes ahead and
then I'm gonna
goes
crash
into
the
the
bomb through
Zudo
this, and then I have
Ace.
to return this to your hand.
What a nice counterplay. He definitely had that level 4 set up, so even at the cost of using his potential hybrid win button, he decided to go and set that up for his next turn. Very outplayed. Now Jersey's definitely in a bit of a tight situation with just only one Micmon on board who's just played this turn. It doesn't look like he has much too many options, especially being sitting at 0 memory. Ooh, considering his options, it looks like he doesn't really have any, so he just does a straight hard pass.
Yep.
Oh, may spell some trouble for Jersey on his end, giving his opponent 5 whole memories. Quite a drastic risk.
All right, get a draw for the Digivolve. Nice.
Dongo the King's board state is looking very healthy at the moment. This game can be easily his, but you know, who knows? Green can be quite formidable in the aspect that it can swarm board almost instantaneously. So he definitely, I feel like he does definitely need to play a little cautiously. If he ends up losing that ace to a security check, it could spell doom. He might overflow that 3, but of course I believe he still has jamming on board since he has that Micmon present with no sources. So that Bukamon is definitely doing work right now. But of course, if he ends up hitting an option card like a Grandel Soul, it could definitely be detrimental to his play this turn.
I've got 5, so just making sure I can roll as well.
Considering his options, what are we gonna see? What is he thinking about? Ooh, what's the play?
Alright, I'm going to attack with Zudomon to life.
And goes for the security check with that jamming.
And I'm going
Clears a Pangeamon, but that's alright. Of course, he has that jamming.
Digivolve for cost of 2.
Ooh. I believe that's a Piranimon in the raising area.
And for cost of 4, I'm going to play Belucomon.
And hard passes with the Belucomon.
That's the start of my turn. If it ace is split a Digimon, I will gain 2.
Alright. And of course, Izzy and Mimi doing ample amounts of work, getting him an extra 2 memory on that turn, so it's not as stressful. Has a solid 3 memory this turn.
I got a good start.
Even without a memory set tamer, Izzy and Mimi can give you quite the game advantage as long as your opponent has a suspended Digimon in play. Goes ahead and raises a Palmon in raising, keeps it in, and Micmon is still on the board with no sources, so unless he Digivolves, that Zudomon is going to constantly have that jamming next turn, and he's going to whittle away at Jersey's security.
1,000.
That's actually unfortunate.
Very nicely
Pledge one
done.
down.
Swings into just a BT-14 Gomamon.
Let's play for 2.
Ooh, drops the agility training, searches the top two.
no.
Oh, he get another Mike-Mon, or he's gonna set another Izzy and Mimi. Oh, decides to get the Mike-Mon. Looks like he needs some resources for
Training's
evolution.
Training's always a scary thing.
Looks like he goes in and gets that Mike-Mon. He goes to the Tortamon. Looks like he is planning on evoing into that Mike-Mon next turn.
Play this.
Now this could spell doom for Jersey this turn. Potentially, Dongo the King can have lethal here if he happens to have another hybrid in his hand. He has 2 blue tamers unsuspended in play already, who are more than capable of getting in that lethal hit if these next 3 security checks are cleared. However, do have to consider the fact that Jersey does have a level 5 on board, so he can easily blast into that Mega Commentary Ace.
I'll draw. And then on Digivolution, I'm going to return my
And then the Marine Angemon, very interesting
be able
pick.
to return that back to your hand. And then when I return, when another Digimon returns to the hand, I recover +1.
Very well answered. Decides to definitely clear his level 5 target, so now he has no body to Digivolve Blast Evo, so he can now safely check into security without any repercussions. What a play by Dongo the King.
Do I get 2 since I returned 2 Digimon? Or?
Looks like there's a bit of contestant here. Just making sure the card is being played the way it's supposed to be. A bit of a ruling dispute. Less of a ruling dispute, more rather Jersey is just trying to make sure it is being played properly.
Because I returned a level 4 since I returned my Gessomon, so I get to do one of equal level, right? So,
Well, it says level 3 or one of your Digimon in hand, so yes.
yeah, I returned mine, so
Go forward
that,
to it
does that mean I get just +1 recovery or just 2? I always forget about that.
1, because that just bounces one of yours to hand to bounce one of mine equal level to my hand. Then you would trigger your
We may need a judge call on this, just in case, just for
this
some
one's
clarification.
So we're good. Yeah, just a 1.
So you add the guess to the hand, the source is trash.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you know recover the 1.
Okay, so it looks like it has been cleared. Everything has been resolved.
Yep. I'm then going to go for attack with Marine Angemon,
And it does have jamming.
Digimon, you're fine?
attack with Belucomon.
It just gets a free check.
4K, that one you're down.
Our Belucomon does lose that security check on that Tortamon.
And then I'm
fine.
going to...
Very strong lead. Wasn't expecting a blue deck to start recovering, but that Marine Angemon is definitely doing some good
4, I'm going to play Gessomon.
doing some work.
At the start of my turn, because you have a suspended Digimon, I will gain 2.
Ooh.
It gives you a chance.
Now Jersey on play with 6 whole memory. Will he be able to make a comeback on this turn? Goes and raise the level 4 total and hard plays a Salamon from BT13. Searches out that Pangemon, goes ahead and bottom decks the remaining cards. What will he do? So it is looking like this is the Leopardmon X antibody deck. Goes ahead and cracks that agility training to reduce the evolution cost by 2. Going to that Pangemon for a lesser cost.
When Digivolve, I'm going to play this guy.
Gets another Izzy and Mimi out onto the play. Oh, that's going to give him yield so
how
much
much
memory
that
next turn.
Free. The when Digivolve, I'm going to play 1 green or 4 tamer for
So it looks like Jersey is planning on surviving this turn. If he's bold enough to set up another tamer going into his next opponent.
So we're going to swing at the Marine Angemon. Tortamon when attacking. I'm going to top deck this Marine Digimon to fucking attack by
Oh, we're playing gotcha, baby!
level 5.
Oh, it's not. Oh, look at that. Oh my God.
Free Evo to a level 6.
Oh, who would have ever guessed? A Leopardmon X on top of his deck?
0 draw.
Go straight into it for free.
I'm going to play a green Digimon for 4 less because I do not have the correct sources. I'm going to play Mike Mon. I'm required to give it rush.
Oh my goodness. You see what I said earlier, chat? The green decks are quite explosive.
I can balance a 5K up at like 3.
They could just swarm the board out of nowhere. Answers the guess off.
Marine Angemon for 2, 5, 17.
17, so I also lose security or because piercing?
It does have piercing, so we'll get that.
Oh, I get to play this.
Oh, and doesn't feel like
then,
too big
you
of
also
a
gain
punish.
3 memory
Because
of Digimon.
Dongo the King was able to get another Sora and Joe on board. But Jersey was able to stay in the game. Now seems to have the lead, but board control by taking care of that Marine Angemon.
No targets.
Cool.
Looking for a beast and a royal knight. Let's
He still has that 1 rush. Will he take it? And of course he will. He has to.
Ah, damn.
Very nicely done. Another Gomamon. It's just free checks. Plays that green memory boost to search the top 4, gets any green Digimon among them. Ooh, he did reveal another Tortomon, but that promo Quagamon is looking pretty good. If I were in his shoes, I would definitely grab that promo Quagga. You don't see those too often. I believe he's only running 2 at the current moment in his deck. So if he goes ahead and bottom decks this one, he will not see it for the remainder of the game.
Oh man, he got a comeback on me.
What is he thinking? Oh, and it goes for the Miharamon. Optimal way to pass turn, just evos into a Micmon for 2 memory.
And then I'm gonna gain 4 because we have a Digimon with no evolution. So.
Yes, sir. 06.
Okay.
My God.
Draw. Hatch.
6 whole memory.
All right.
Already an explosive start
Cost
to our
0.
first round. Evolves into that promo Gomamon yet again and raising.
Man, there's a lot of abilities on that damn Leopardmon.
We're now just about to hit our 15-minute mark in this first round match. Jersey seems to have been in quite a disadvantage, but he's just easily turned the tide over into his favor now. Could be anyone's game. 6 whole memory. I do feel like Dongo the King can definitely make a comeback here. It's just definitely weighing his options. First thing he really needs to answer is that Leopardmon X.
All right. I gotta think on here. For cost of... No, it's real tough actually.
My guess is he is trying to contemplate how he's going to answer those sources underneath that Leopardmon X in order to at least try to prevent it from suspending next turn, or at least returning it to hand
For cost of 4, I'm
somehow,
gonna play
just so he doesn't have to deal with it. So goes ahead and hard plays that Belugamon for 4 memory.
For cost of
Quite
2,
an expensive
I'm going
rookie.
to play...
Looks like he just needs to get something on board. Goes ahead and Digivolves into that level 4 Piranha. Or is that the Gesso? Oh, no, that's a level 4 Gessomon. Art looks very similar from this distance to a Piranimon.
Then for cost of 3...
Looks like he has an
Yeah,
option.
I guess for
card.
cost of 3, I'm going to play Marching Fishes.
Oh, and there goes the Marching Fishes.
Target this, and then I can choose 3 of your Digimon with as many or fewer Digivolutions as a card, and they can't attack or block. So I'll take these. I'll take these 3.
Oh, and what a play. Very good answer to his board state. Even though with that numerous amount of Digimon on Jersey's side, Dongo the King was expertly able to avoid a potential lethal turn by playing that Marching Fishes. Quite the optimal play, and I feel like that was the only option he currently had at that moment. So we'll see how this next turn pans out for Dongo.
I'm going to play green Digimon for 4 less.
So now currently, for those of you who are just now tuning in, Dongo the King had just passed turn with Marching Fishes, choosing his Gessomon with 1 Digivolution source to prevent 3 of his opponent's Digimon with fewer or lesser, equal to or lesser Digivolution sources from attacking this turn, because it is preventing them from suspending.
So we're going to swing at security. Tortomon's when attacking, I'm going to top deck this green Digimon up attack by 3K. Sure.
Checks into the Kumamon.
Swing with the Piranha. Swing with a green light 5.
Wait, didn't you just play that?
Yes, but I get a rush due to his pain.
Yep, that is correct. Leopardmon X does give it rush. Now it's going to evolve into that Leopardmon, BT13, that he just put on top of his deck using Izzy and Mimi.
When Digimon remain, I'm going to play this guy on the play.
Kunamon comes into play and gets to suspend itself in order to search more.
I will grab Leopardmon Soft.
Jersey definitely has no shortage of resources in his hands, but he definitely has to be careful now. His deck is starting to thin out quite quickly, but it seems like that won't be an issue because I feel like next turn, next chance he gets, he will take this first round.
I I will use my Huron's effect. I will evoke for 1 less. So for 0, draw. When the Digiball in your main, I will play. I'm going to play this Kuwagamon for 7 left. So I do have to play.
Place that promo Kuwagamon for free.
I will say that this Sword Show will not unsuspend to any of this.
Yeah.
Then, because I kind of have at this point, I will keep it for 2 in the back, and I will set you 2 starting turn.
Yep, and then it'll move to 6, because, yeah, you have a non-digivolution card. All right, draw.
Now, this is quite a tricky situation here. Unfortunately, Dongle the King does need potentially 2 checks into security to potentially try to win this game, but I'm not entirely sure if Jersey has any blocker presence currently, or he does have a redirect, but I believe, is it the Mike-Mons that can block? Yeah. Ah, that's right. He did give them blocker with that evolution.
Let's see what I can do here.
So yeah, this is a very tricky situation. I don't believe Dongo has an answer to this board state. Unless Blue suddenly has an entire board wipe, this definitely could be tricky to get out of.
For each non-digiball evolution card. So I'll draw. Yeah, I'm drawing 4 cards.
He's going to draw 4.
5 cards total then, because yeah, the 1 for Digivolution. Well, 1 for Digivolution and then those 4. So they haven't drawn. So.
Hoping some of those card draws gave Dongo an answer to this situation.
I'm trying to think here. And all 3 of these are blockers right now?
All 4 of these are blockers.
4 of these.
Yes, sir.
This is really rough. Okay.
I have never seen such a dire straight situation like this before, chat room. Yeah, this is tough.
I'm going to.
Lesser men would have given up by now, but Dongle the King is not a lesser man. He is going to just
attack
stick to
with
his
my
guns,
Penmon.
go straight into that attack.
I'm going to attack security.
Attempts to check security. Jersey responds with a block with the Salamon.
On the attack, I'm going to tap these 2.
Suspends
so
both Sora and
Jones. Up to 2 Digivolution cards from the bottom of one of your Digimon. I'll suspend the bottom 2 of this one, and yeah, bottom 2 of this one, and then bottom 2 of this one of the other one.
Goes ahead and gets rid of some sources.
That's basically when attacking. So when you attack,
yeah, I meant to do that. Sorry.
Please continue.
And then
3 blockers still on board.
Cost of 3. I'm going to Digivolve into Plesiomon.
Ooh, and then go into the Plesiomon.
I can trash any 3 Digivolution cards from my opponent's Digimons. So you only have 3 left, so yeah. Yep.
And then is that it?
Yep, that's it.
And start of my turn, if you have any suspended Digimon, I will gain 4 memory. I will go to 6 this time.
I don't think I got anything else I can do here.
Now, I doubt there's anything security that can answer everything on the board unless... We'll have to see. We'll see what happens. I have a few ideas in my head that could happen, but with so much memory already on Jersey's side of the board, I doubt that anything could really help in security to help turn the turn over.
I will use this effect. I will play this for 4 less. On the play.
Goes ahead and suspends it to search again. Revealing a Leopard X, a regular Leopard Mon from BT13, and that Salamon. Grabs the Salamon.
I will trigger this Leopard Mon's effect. My turn once per turn. I play Digimon. I go down to 5, 11, 14, 17. Basically.
Oh, and gets rid of that Plesiomon.
That's game.
All right, and there you have it. First game goes to Jersey.
Best 2 out of 3, right? Okay, cool.
What an explosive first match. Hope you guys are
start,
excited.
but
Very
just couldn't
nicely
connect.
done and well performed. All things considered,
Digimon was
Dongle
really
the King
lucky
definitely
on the
did very well going into this matchup, but we'll see what happens in the next second round.
You can't get a lot of Digimon. I can't get a lot of Digimon out in time to get you.
All right, looks like Dongle the King is ready to go. Second round.
I have another deck I built more recently just because I was like.
You're just
really
waiting
wanting to try it
for
out, but it's
Jersey
like-
here
and
to
it probably
finish
would've been
shuffling.
better, but it's just like this is my favorite deck, so I just kind of wanted to run it around.
Now 30 more minutes are essentially remaining on the clock, but that's definitely plenty of time to finish out this match. Jersey potentially can take the second game and win it with the landslide
I always
0-2,
loved the Rosemont line,
but
like Lilymon was always one of my
seeing how
favorites.
explosive
I love Pokemon.
Dongle King's blue deck seems to be. Rather than a strict tribal Gomamon deck, it seems kind of bit of a. It feels like a bit of a Goma Zoo deck. I'm seeing all sorts of different high-end Digimon in his deck. It seems he has a Marine Angemon, the Plesiomon, even the Dai Penguinmon. So it could just be in general blue blue Zoo deck. So, but so far it's been working quite well. And we got a Strabimon starting off in his raising. That's just what I really appreciate about this game, chat room. Just Digimon Card Game is just so fluid in its deck building. It's just, you don't always have to stick to a straight archetype or meta deck. You can always just build something. It just works. There's just so much free flow allowed in deck building. All right, and pass his turn with that Joe Keto from BT14.
Oh, he's a. I can't pronounce that.
Hard plays the promo Kuwagamon. But however, it does allows him to prevent his Joe from unsuspending, but it doesn't really matter. It's already unsuspended.
Jeez, I don't really have much room to do any of
Goes ahead and races that Strabimon up to the battle area.
Okay, I'll.
Contemplating his turn, second turn. Very early in the second round. What are we going for?
For cost of 2, I'll Digivolve into Kakumon.
Ooh. Goes into the BT14 Kakumon. Did he draw for Evo?
Oh,
Yeah. Well, it looks like our Dongle the King just forgot to draw for that Evo. Definitely can't forget that. Now, as per Digimon Card Game rulings, you are required to draw every time you do a Digivolve, so it's very important not to forget that. Evo's into the Pangemon and passes over to 2 memory. Dongle's turn comes back, hatches into that Kiaro. Now with the Joe Keto and Ikakumon on board, you could definitely do a couple of different plays, depending on what he has in hand. Goes for another Strabimon and raising. Quite bold of him. Looks like he just does not care to have those win buttons in his hand. Well, I don't recall. I know the Strabimon is a hybrid trait, but does it allow for it to actually evo on top of the Tamers, or is that the other Strabi I'm thinking of?
Because this has
Regardless, we already saw sight of some hybrids that can evo off of Tamers in his deck, so hopefully he does hold it for a potential lethal hit later in this round. Now goes for that security checking, does clear it. It is only just a Tortomon.
Cost of 2, I'm going to play Kenta.
Oh, plays the Kenta Tamer.
And then for
Wow.
cost of 3, Digivolve into Daipenmon.
Ooh, passes turn with 4 memory costs on that evolution on Dai Penguinmon. Draws for the Evo. Now back to Jersey. Boy, it seems like I've seen Tortomon more than 7 dozen times already at the start of this match. Makes you think how many Tortomons this man is running in his deck. It's like he's just seeing Tortomons in his security constantly.
Tortomon's level 4, right?
I don't know why that man's in there, but he is. Let's go for 3.
Oh, and goes into that Leopardmon only on his 3rd turn. Already has it set.
I'm going to play Green Digimon for 4 less, so we're going to play Tortomon.
Oh, speaking of Tortomon, he had one in his back pocket. He goes ahead and plays it off of that BT13 Leopardmon.
Well, he gets rushed.
Yeah, but just making sure.
Now it allows that Tortomon to gain that rush.
We're going to have to go this complete opposite direction. You're an active blocker. You can do something, but.
Now he really has to choose and decide here whether or not he wants to go early aggro or decides to not swing with that Tortomon, even though it has rushed this turn, giving it the capabilities to attack into security, but he may want to just keep it as a blocker. Excuse me. Then he goes straight into that Leopardmon X for just 1 cost, plays a Miharamon. Goes ahead and answers the Die Penguin.
Saw the first,
Turns it back to hand.
my entire board has blocked, even though he's now Evo and he can't take it. So then, all you starting at one start.
Looks like Jersey is playing it a bit more cautiously this turn. Goes ahead and just decides not to check any security, but rather set up his board state with 3 individual blockers. Only about the 5th turn in this game's second match, and it's already looking a little grim for Dongo the King. He's definitely having a hard time answering this swarm of green.
Cost of 3, playing Joe Keto.
Sets another Joe Keto.
Trash any one Digivolution of one of my opponent's Digimon. I'll trash the top one of this Leopardmon.
Goes and trashes that leopard.
Trash Digivolution, I can tap these to gain 2 memory. And then
Ooh,
when a
maintains
Digivolution-
turn.
opponent's Digivolution card is trashed, I get to gain 1 more memory. Oh no, it's no, I draw 1, not draw.
He draws a card from that.
I'm at 0 now.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy, this is rough, but
$25 minutes left remaining on the clock.
really wish I had some more energy here, but I gotta make do what I can. Alright, for cost of 3, I'm gonna play Gomamon, and then on play,
Plays
I
that
get to
Gomamon
tap this on
promo.
trash the bottom Digivolution of this card.
Continues the onslaught of stripping evolution sources out of Jersey's Digimon,
that's it
it
for
looks
me.
like. It looks like those are the only plays he was able to do. He still has plenty of security left, so he was able to afford to just take this turn to just start to slowly whittle down sources on that Leopardmon X in order to prevent his opponent Jersey from making any more explosive plays there. Now that he's lost his access to a lot of those inheritables.
Your next turn. This will get rushed. I will play Digimon. I will bounce basically anything I want. So we're gonna bounce.
He'll probably answer that Strawby. Yep. That way he doesn't have access to that Kiarmon inheritable. Potentially draw more cards.
You search your purpose. We'll split 12K security.
Alright, finally gets his first check-in with that Leopard X.
Oh, 11, damn.
Oh, swings into Hexablow. Interesting. Our first glimpse at a Hexablowmon in this deck. It looks like this really seems to be a Goma Zoo deck.
4,000.
Our Tortamon does lose to that security check. Jersey's just going at it, just doing it again. Goes for another security check, clears that Kumamon. Will he do it again? Oh, he's gonna do it again. Do it again.
Played off of him, and then I
So he does gain that rush because of that Leopardmon X. Oh, he's gonna do it again. Do it again like Tasty Steve says. Come on. Are we cowards out here, chat? Is he gonna do it? Oh, it goes into the Pangiamon instead. He maintains turn at 0. Oh, he's gonna do it again, chat. Oh, he's doing it again. The Mad Lad. It clears that. What a call. No fear in this man, Jersey. Plays the agility training to pass 2, giving the opponent as minimal memory as possible. Oh, and grabs the Lilymon Ace. What a target.
Alright, draw.
Oh, this is looking very bad. This could be potentially Dongo the King's final turn this round.
Digivolve for 0.
Goes for that promo Gomamon and raising. What can he answer with here?
Untap these 2.
Does he have a Sorai? If you could potentially get Gomamon an evolution and get that maintain a source lead, he may be able to withstand next turn as long as he can play that Sorai.
I'll take the Zudomon.
So if he could at least Digivolve on that Gomamon, have some sources equal to or less of them, and play that Sorai, he could survive this turn. But what will happen? He goes ahead and plays that agility training. He's now at 0. Looks like that Sorai is out of the question now. Definitely stuck between a rock and a hard place, it looks like. This may be game set for Jersey. Yeah, it looks like Kenta is locked down currently.
Don't got much I can do here, which really stinks. You know what? Just for the hell of it, cost her 10 because it lowers it by 1. Marine Angemon.
Just goes for the YOLO play and just hard drops that Marine Angemon for 1 less. But that security, that last security could potentially change the game's outcome. What could it possibly be, Chad?
Let us go here for 0.
I highly doubt it's going to change anything, chat room, but you know. Just trying to fill in some airtime here.
On play, I will suspend the Digimon, and then I will bot deck a suspended 5K. The bottom level. Yeah. I play Digimon, and I will bounce a 5, 8, 11, 14, 7, 2K back to me. We'll swing it security to okay.
Goes for that security check, clears it, and swings for game with that Kunamon. Very well played by both tamers here. Looks like Jersey does get the final result of 0-2 this first round at Gamers Alley Evolution Cup. Very well played by both sides with only 20 minutes to spare on that timer. Very well played. Congratulations to both players for playing very well.
Kind of ready for the tournament now.
Would you like, I have other decks. Would you like to play again?
Sure, why not?
I wrote Nate.
4 and nice.
What a great first round, chat room. I'd say that was pretty good. I was not expecting to see a Gomamon Zoo deck in this meta format, but it looks like it has some cheeky plays, it has some very good tech cards. It was a very good, all things considered, it was very interesting to see in a BT15 meta. But Jersey definitely surprised me with that Leopardmon deck. He usually plays Insectoids, but seeing as how this is a more higher level tournament, looks like he is here to win. So, chat room, if you guys feel like you think Jersey can take it all the way to top 4, give me some card game emotes in the chat. Yeah, let me see card game. But yeah, it's starting to look very lively here at the shop. Let me show you the showroom floor, chat room.
I was looking for a little floor to get up.
Well, I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. What's up, Doc? But yeah, the showroom floor is looking very lively, Chad. A lot of players.
You're
fine. You're fine.
I was like freaking out for a second. Like, what's happening?
Yeah. A lot of card players in the store today.
Like, I really wish I could have had a chance to shave before coming here.
You look beautiful. What do you mean? You're fine. It is a lot of people saying. Gamers Alley in Gastonia is where it's at, Chad. This is the #1 spot for TCG in video games. Oh, and here comes our resident judge.
No draw, right? Catch.
No, but yeah, round 1 has resolved.
Yeah, we reported. Digimon for 0 and play for 2.
Looks like a majority of our matches have resolved. We're just waiting for 2 more results. And we will be commencing round 2 shortly, chat. So definitely take that time to go ahead and take a bathroom break, get some refreshments, maybe some snacks. Come back for the second exciting matchup.
We'll see what happens. You might have the edge here.
Sorry to hear that.
All right, chat, we are in round 2 of Digimon Card Game Evolution Cup. Don't worry, gentlemen. Also, you will have your own separate timer here. I will be handling your timer here, so you will be absolutely fine. All right. Our current matchup for round 2 will be Deadly Draw and Tommy T. I believe Tommy T today is piloting Omni Zoo. Quite a very explosive deck. Utilizes heavy level 5s, going to a large high-end level 6s. as the Dark Masters, and then going into explosive plays with those Omnimon Zords and defeats. And then Kyle may be playing Commandramon if his playmat is any indicator, or might be Lugamon. We'll see. Very excited to see what Kyle has brought to the table today. I'm actually quite excited for this matchup. Kyle has been winning numerous locals in our current era. He's been definitely topping in so many tournaments. He is quite the contender, and he will be attending the May Regionals next week. So very, very nice to see him do some live gameplay today at today's Evo Cup. Hope you guys are excited. One of the top contending players in our surrounding area, as well as Tommy T over here, also better known as Tommy 2-0 in the community for his amazing win record and ratio, constantly going 2-0 against his opponents. But will he be able to do that against Kyle? We'll find out shortly. Nodding his head no over here. He's just being modest, chat room. Regardless, we got some very high-level contenders, high-level gameplay coming your way. Looks like Kyle's raring to go. Confident in that first hand.
Still considered my first hand. Let's see.
Oh, this is exciting. What will it be? Omnizoo versus what? What could it possibly be, Chad? Throw some guesses in the chat room for me. What do you think Kyle, our player on the right side, is playing today? It is BT15 format, so considering that, what could be a common deck better played currently in this format? All right, our judge AJ has completed Tommy T's deck check, so now Tommy is going to go ahead and shuffle and get his starting hand. All right, joining me now at the commentary table is our resident judge AJ. Welcome to the chat room, AJ.
What's up?
Flew all the way from New York just to be here. Isn't that insane? That's some dedication, Chad. My goodness.
It has been worth it. It's been a lot of good plays. Some interesting deck choices out there. So, yeah.
I'm very excited to see this match. This is very good. Our resident Tommy T.
Yeah.
Tommy 2-0.
Been sleeping on Armor, which, I have a personal affinity for.
Is that what he's playing? Oh my God, Chad, this has got to be insane.
And, people have been sleeping on and saying, it's not going to be good until, the next set.
Oh, no, dude. I think the starter deck, Double Typhoon, gave the Armor deck such a good push, especially that new Magnamon. That thing is insane.
It still holds its own. There's been some really spicy techs that we see in it topping even in recent regions.
Right.
They were
All right.
It's two decks, so very intrigued to see how it goes.
All right, chat room, we're going to begin. Timer's on the board, 55 minutes on the clock. Let the digital gate open, and the players are commencing. All right. Oh, and just like that, a hard play on that Cherrymon BT15 for 6-hole memory. He's already got a level 5 on board.
Let's delete Cherry and play Piedmon to Raising.
And then sets up his Piedmon and Raising. Oh, it looks like he already has his level 6 target to go into an Omni. Already a good start. Kyle goes in and hatches his first egg, being that one of Bukamon. What are the chances? Very good start on that. Throws down the Davis for 4, gets to search his top 3, and looks like he has very good choices in options. 2 Magnamons in the V, but goes for that promo Vmon. Bottom decks the remaining, and still with 2, potentially 3 memory to work with here. Definitely make a good play. Evo's in the back row with that promo V. And goes in and confidently sets that promo Davis Motomiya to play that free Vmon. Gets that search on play. Reveals a Ukamon, a Louis Iwata, and another promo Vmon. What are his choices? Goes straight for that Ukamon. All right, and goes in and passes over Tommy at 1 memory. Ooh, Tommy's not looking too confident here. Already looking at the board state on his opponent's side and already contemplating what to do and how best to answer it. So goes in and sets up that BT5 Ty and Matt. Definitely a good tamer to play in his deck, since it is an Omni Zoo deck. Gets basically all of his level 7 Omnimon gets that security +1, and he could easily swarm the board. If Kyle's unlucky, he triggers several Zort defeats. That's just potential bodies with security +1. So you got to be careful going in. Goes to swinging with that jamming. Oh, what a great check right into that Omnimon Zwart. Because of that Bukamon was under the inheritable. Was able to get that jamming. Goes straight into that BT8 Magnamon. Gets to unsuspend.
For one less.
And will he go ahead and swing again? And he does. Feeling very ballsy today. Oh no, he sets another tie-in mat. Tommy 2 over here, never punished. My God, what is he gonna do? Goes for another Magna, this mad lad. Oh my God, now he goes ahead and passes it back to 1. Has that blocker presence.
Oh, I'm crying.
Goes ahead and finally raises that Piedmon. What will he
swing at
do?
Magna, when attacking, he'll try to delay that Magna.
Alright. So he will end up armor purging 2 bodies if he does go through. Contemplates. Oh, and goes into the Zudomon Ace. What a play! Still deletes, but returns that Piedmon back to hand, saving him 1 less Magna. What a play! Oh, this is already looking so good for Kyle. Goes ahead and hard drops the Mega Cargo Ace! Oh my goodness, what is this play?
Sometimes you just gotta throw it all.
Oh
on the
my
table, you know?
goodness! Hatches the Wanya.
Check out something.
Yeah. Oh, chat room, I'm already excited for this match. This is going insane right now. Goes into the Ukamon and raising. Oh, and there's the starter deck Magna. Goes ahead and bounces that. Bounces the Mega Gargoyle back to hand. Not a very good play because that overflow is going to be detrimental to Tommy right now. Goes in and goes for that security check. What is it going to be? Oh, never punished! Kyle is just going crazy on Tommy's security right now. Oh, plays that gold. Oh. Awakening of the Golden Knight. Goes into another Magnamon BT8. Unsuspends, goes for the check again. It is just free out here. Oh, goes swings into the Mega Seizuremon, so does get to Armor Purge and keeps his starter deck Magna back still on the board. Oh, and he's going for that extension, goes for the Kumamon hybrid, and swings for game in just 3 turns. What an explosive, in under 5 minutes. That's insane, chat room. Kyle takes the first game by a landslide. Armors are insane right now, chat room. If you've been sleeping on Armors and thinking Armors are not doing well right now in the BT15 format, I hope this deck tells you otherwise. Kyle is just piloting this deck like a champ. My God, we're going straight into our second game. Well, only 5 minutes. That's insane. That has to be an all-time record for Kyle. 5 minutes! That's it. Woo! Oh my God, that was insane! Oh, if Kyle could just continually perform like this, he is definitely going to be a fan favorite for this tournament. Definitely very high likelihood that he will top 4 today, if not win the entire thing. I think Kyle's definitely got his eyes on the prize because it is, in fact, an alternate art Evolution Cup stamped Magnamon for the winner. So that's definitely going to be quite the prize card for Kyle if he does win. It's a $300 card, chat. Kyle checks his first, reviews his first hand. Decides the mulligan, but Tommy is quite confident. Oh, he's keeping. Oh, both players are keeping their first hand. All right. All right, Kyle's on the play first. Second game. Goes into a Wanyamon. Evo's in the back row with that promo Vmon. Will he hard play another V for a search, or will he set a tamer? Goes for that Davis Motomiya. Searches the top 3. Will we see targets? Oh, just a Zudo Ace, but that is a very good tool to have early in the game. That just guarantees that he will be able to ace on a level 4. So Tommy definitely needs to be careful here. Goes for that Lady Devimon play. Grabs a merciful mode. Oh, but then decides to backpedal on that choice. Reviews his hand carefully to see what would be the best option here to grab. He's revealed a merciful mode, an Alter B, a Cherrymon, and a Machinedramon. But goes ahead and gets the Alter B and the Machinedramon. Deletes, goes ahead and sets that Machinedramon in raising. Passing turn back over to Kyle. Oh, not just quite yet. He is current. Alright. Does get reset to 3 due to that Davis. Raises the Vmon. Goes into the BT-13 Magnamon for 2. Goes into the security confidently. Draws that card off of the inheritable. Oh, and the Omnimon's worth defeat on that first check. Not looking too good. And for those of you who aren't aware, BT5 Omnimon's Sword Defeat allows it to play itself from security if it's ever checked after battle. That's unfortunate. Sets another Davis Motomiya, but this time it is the promo version. Gets to play that Vmon for free, gets that search. Oh man. 2 Vmons and a BT8 Magna. Might want that BT8 Magna. Oh, but confidently gives the promo Vmon instead. Interesting. Alright. Turn goes over to Tommy. Raises that Machinedramon.
Swing at Magna when attacking will Digivolve the opponent. 12.
Oh. So technically he was trying to resolve an attack, but since his hand did not fly off of that card, he did not commit fully, so he is contemplating his next move a little bit more carefully. Seeing as how explosive Kyle was able to take that first round in 5 minutes, he is definitely playing a bit more carefully. Goes into the Alter B. Ooh. Good answer. Gets that Armor Purge. However, it still does wipe the rest of his board. Now he can safely check into that security. Oh, and trashes the Omnimon source to delete a Davis. Checks a Vmon promo. Goes in with the Machinedramon. Clears both. Oh my goodness. At the cost of 6. Trashes the top 3. Oh, and he sees it. The Megadramon. Omnion Zord goes ahead and plays 2 bodies, black or purple, with the play cost of 8k or DP cost of 8k or less. Oh, he's just getting all the searches in the world. He's getting so many resources right now. It's highway robbery. This is insane. Oh, Tommy T is out for blood. Thinking to himself, oh, how dare you rob me my first round in 5 minutes. I'm about to rob you now. Oh, this is just out for blood. Look at this man going crazy. Plays under the Machinedramon and raising. At the cost of 5 memory on his opponent. He was able to set up a very strong board presence here. Has that Omnimon Zwart, Alter B, and a Lady Devimon currently. With the Machinedramon in raising, he will more than likely raise it next turn and Evo into another Zwart. Digivolves into a promo Vmon again. What's the play? Oh, goes into the hybrid Kuma on that Davis. Goes ahead and strips that source right from under that Zwart. That prevents it from proccing that effect again, so good counterplay. Gotta cover your bases there. Ooh, goes into the pseudo ace. Goes ahead and bounces that Lady Devimon back. But was that initially the right choice? We'll find out. Because Tommy now can easily replay that Lady Devi next turn. Carefully thinking, weighing his options here. He does currently have an Omnimon Zord and an Alter B to answer this turn. definitely can see a bit of signs of frustration, but don't worry, blue decks are quite notoriously known for being very explosive and being able to counterbalance any board state, so I'm quite confident Kyle can definitely answer this board state currently on Tommy T's side. What's the play? Come to a goes into the Magnamon X Antibody BT9 on that Pseudo Ace. Quite a risky play, but does guarantee the chance to redirect and at least recover. Goes into another Alter B on top of the Omni. Oh no, immediately answers that. Tommy just had the answer. And clears the board yet again. Checks into an Uko. Checks with the Machine Dramon. Hits a Pseudo Ace. Omnimon Zord for the final check. Oh, and looks like an option. Oh, Awakening of the Golden Knight triggers, allowing him to play. What are his choices here? What will he play? Or just grabs it back, actually. And does the Omnimon Zord had ample amounts of memory and a good way to choke. Another Mega Dramon reveal. Tommy's just seeing his entire top end here. Gets to search off 2 times individually off of both. It's plenty of resources back into his hand. Tommy is just making sure he gains the lead and maintains that lead. Alrighty, and Kyle goes ahead and respectfully yields, going into our third and final round, chat room. It is now currently 1-1 on both players. What a very good counterplay by Tommy T. We're going to our third and final game of this second round match. This could be anyone's game, chat room. Oh, this is intense. Both sides seem to be finishing their rounds in under 10 minutes. Actually, very well played. And both decks can be quite intricate and heavily reliant on good play, so you can't make any mistakes. And there's no room for error. Can spell doom for either players. Players are now shuffling each other's respective decks and Digitama decks.
And I'm going for she said.
Reviewing our first hand here. Oh, Kyle decides to go ahead and mulligan. And Tommy T over here. Oh, Tommy T confidently keeps his first starting hand. Looks like he has another good starter. My guess is he already at least has an Omni in hand of some kind and at least a level 5 to get off that play to get a Dark Master set in his raising area. Ultimately, if he takes the first turn, it might be a little hard for Kyle to set the tone for this match. Alright, security set. And looks like, and there you have it, the level 5 Mega Dramon. Gets the search and grabs the Lady Devi and the Apocalypse. Look at that, his entire playset of Apocalypse already in his hand first turn. Deletes and sets a Machine Dramon. As I said, that was the play. First turn, very strong lead so far. Wanya into that Vmon. That is, I believe, the BT2 jamming. Hard plays that, I believe, BT12. Yep, that is the BT12 Vmon. Gets that search. 2 targets, very nice. Gets the, I believe, the BT13 Magnamon and the Promo Davis. Still a lot of memory to work with here. Could easily go into evolution, or he does decide to go and play that Davis to get another initial search for 3. Getting all the resources he possibly can get. Oh, and what a surprise with the Jesmon GX Spice. Unfortunately, it looks like that's going to be at the bottom of the deck now. Hopefully he sees another one. Hard plays the Uko. Looks like Kyle's looking to go for that rookie rush strat early in the game to try to get a very tight, decisive lead. Machine Dramon swings. Oh, and it looks like Tommy was a little greedy there. Swings into it and loses that security check, funny enough. Decides to pass turn with another BT-15 Mega Digimon to search the top 4. Grabs the BT-5 Omnimon Zwart, as well as a BT-5 Omnimon Zwart defeat. And decides to keep it on board, does not decide not to play any Dark Masters in that raising. Alright, Kyle's definitely has a strong lead here with board presence. Gains the memory off of Uko. Looks like he's gonna go for that rookie rush. Evo's in the back with a promo V. This could be a deciding factor, chat. With ample amounts of memory, Kyle could very well, in fact, win this turn. Does he have the cards? Can he pull it off? Oh, with the Zudo Ace and returns that Mega Gargo. Or, excuse me, the Mega Dravon. Swings first with the Vmon. Gets the jamming. Oh, will he go into a Magna and unsuspend, though? Swings with the BT-12. Vima, and triggers a tie and mat. Goes again. Loses that check. Swings into a Machine Dramon. Will he swing with Uko? Will he do it? It'd be crazy if he had 2 BT-8 Magnus in hand right now. That would be absolutely absolute insanity. Oh, there it is! Goes into the BT-8 Magna. Unsuspends. Will he swing, though? Looking very good for Kyle. Oh, is he feeling ballsy? Is he daring? Will the Mad Lad do it? No, he does not. He decides to just pass with that Evo. Alright, goes ahead and hatches that Mother D Reaper. Hard plays an Eben Wumon Ace. goes ahead and suspends the Magna, and now prevents those 2 bodies from unsuspending on Kyle's next turn, giving Tommy another turn to live. Kyle now with a supple amount of 7 memory this turn. He could definitely easily still take this game if he just has the right cards in hand. This is looking very good for Kyle currently, but anything could happen. Ooh, goes into the starter deck Magna, forces that Ebon back to Tommy's hand. Be gone with you! And gains that overflow. Now he has 8 whole memory. Decides to go in for the security check. With jamming. What a jam, I says. Ukamon goes in for the check. All with the analog. Waiting to resolve. And there you have it, chat room. Deadly Draw takes the game 2-1 with his Armor Vmon. Fantastic gameplay. That was phenomenal gameplay from both sides. My goodness, but unfortunately it looks like Vmon Armor Rush was just too fast for Tommy to keep up. Very well played by both sides. Very exciting gameplay. What a play. My God. That was insane. Once again, thank you to our sponsors at Gamers Alley at Gastonia for hosting this year's Evolution Cup for Digimon Card Game. What an explosive match. My God. That was insane. That first game was absolutely bonkers. Just Armor Rush. What a good tech. Just swing with the jamming Vmon, then just armor back into the BT-8 Magna to unsuspend, get another check. It is very well played. Congrats to both players, but Kyle looks like is going to maintain his win streak and go on to maintaining his record. My God. This is some very good Digimon today. Very good. Looks like Kyle was able to defeat the infamous Tommy 2-0. And he himself is going to hold that record of winning. Oh, AJ, you missed it. Oh my God, that was insane. Oh man, Sameless, what'd you think of that? What'd you think of that matchup? That was pretty crazy. And I believe Kyle will be taking his deck to regionals, so definitely watch out for Kyle. Definitely watch out for Deadly Draw in the pairings at regionals. He's absolutely a contender. Yeah, seeing some very good matchups today. Jersey over there fighting for his life against security control right now. Yeah, plug it in. Just plug it in. In the early rounds, I saw Lugamon versus Blue Flare. I saw Rapidmon against Numamon. I saw Levia as well. We have a huge variety right now of decks at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, we have a very wide variety of decks today. I love seeing that. Love seeing that. No repeat, decks. Everyone's running something different. It's very nice to see. What's up? Mic is on.
Oh, well, it's like how many people are doing Digimon? 'Cause it's separate now, right? Like, is Digimon over here and then that's
Digimon.
People drop? No? Oh, I was just like, it got, I don't know, different.
Oh, look who's coming over! Our benefactor, our sponsor. This is Scotty Gamers Alley. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's loving the coverage so far.
Yeah, I love your shit.
Oh, thank you. I do, like I said, I do what I can with what I
I thought you
got.
just said the mic was off.
It's on now.
What the
Look,
heck?
off.
Is this what you're looking at when you're streaming?
Yes, this is the OBS basically. Yep.
Can you multi-stream to different platforms?
I can, but I have to pay for it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're doing the free one.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Gamer Alley.
Alright, y'all have fun. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, chat room, just a friendly reminder, this is presented by Gamers Alley of Gastonia, your one-stop shop for all things collectible and card TCG-related needs. Remember, if it's up your alley, you can find it at Gamers Alley. We are currently hosting the Digimon Card Game Evolution Cup 2024. This is the first in its series here at Gamers Alley, and we will be having our second tournament for the Evolution Cup on the 26th. So very excited for that one. I might actually compete in that one. Today, I decided to just do some live coverage for the Evo Cup today, just to give you viewers at home some fun Digimon games to watch. This is definitely going to be going up on YouTube as well for you guys to watch at your own leisure. I'm excited to see who our next feature match will be in our round 3. 3 minutes left on the clock. So we will be starting shortly. So everyone's locked in. Everyone's hyper focused today. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Spinel Wolf. I just saw that. I didn't even see that go off. Hold on.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Oh, so did we have some ties? We might have had some ties. Oh, we only have 3 undefeateds. Oh my god, this might be okay. So, yeah, if he loses the pair down. All right, this is interesting. Yes, yep. All right, Digimon players, round 3 pairings are live. Could I please have Junkyard Dog and Quality report to the stream table? All right, chat room, we're gonna have our third round of Digimon commencing shortly. This one's very exciting. This one's gonna be very exciting. One of our top players here at Gamers Alley. Both have actually contended at regionals 2 years ago. Both have top. So these are regional topping players. So you guys are definitely gonna get a show right now. For those of you who are just now tuning in, we are now on round 3 of the Digimon Card Game Evolution Cup, hosted here right at Gamers Alley of Gastonia. Hope you guys are excited. Third round matchup will be Junk Dog versus Quality. Now, Junkyard Dog, I believe, is piloting Blue Flare today. A very strong blue deck. One of the strongest, if not the strongest blue deck in my opinion. Very explosive. Has access to a lot of different plays with its mixture of cyborgs and Greymons. And honestly, there is a nice spicy tech in his deck that I don't want to give away just yet. Hopefully he'll be able to show us that play on stream today. And Quality, I believe, is running Numamon today. Also another top contending deck. Numamon has been performing very well currently in the Japanese format. So of course, us on the English side of things have been following suit. Yeah, Numamon also being quite the contender in this current format. We will definitely see how this matchup turns out.
Players, round 3, 55 minutes. Good luck.
Of course, the stream setup will have its own separate timer. I will be handling that for you. All right, Quality has arrived. Let's push it a little more. A little more. Perfect. You are in frame. And with the adorable Terriermon playmat. I swear, card games are just another way of flexing your style. I love it. You know, what kind of playmat you have, the card sleeves, the deck you play, it says a lot about you, chat room. You already know what how I dress and what I use. It says about me. I'm an absolute degenerate. I play Mastimon, baby. Degenerate streamer here, Chad. All right, Junkyard Dog has arrived to the table. I can personally attest to these players. They are both amazing players. These are both regional. These are both regional level players, Chowder. I need you to understand how well these guys play. Absolute intricate plays.
Oh man, that's too funny.
Two are also definitely one of the more favorable players in this community. High likelihood they will be within the top 4, but we'll see who takes that spot right now in the third round. Yeah, we are definitely seeing a lot of variety in current meta. If anything, I say BT15, in my personal opinion, has been the healthiest the Digimon game has ever been. All right, perfect. All right, chat room, we're going to be going back to the Digimon table live just for the coverage. All right, we are going to go and commence. Once both players are ready with their board state prepared and hand drawn, we will begin their timer of 55 minutes with 5 minutes of overtime.
At least you know your strengths, you know?
Should I pull closer to the edge?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be bad there.
Only have 4 eggs.
I have 5. Do you want to bet them?
I guess.
I don't care.
5 eggs?
I cut for
Man.
only because we're on stream.
Yeah.
I bet you pour milk before the cereal, you bum.
I roll?
Yeah.
Roll 7. Yeah, 3.
All right, chat room. Looks like both players are ready to go. Timer's on the clock. on the board, 55 minutes. All right, let the digital gate open.
Yeah, I'm still thinking of doing hunters for the regional.
I've been thinking about it. It's in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
It's like the Green Goblin mask.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, I play against Davis, I will lose it. Because I'm like, this is Davis
Yeah.
is free with fair.
Yeah, for sure. This ace is annoying.
Yeah, because I'll bounce my rest and I lose all my sources.
Yep. It's great. It's a fun time.
It's fine, it's fun.
Live, laugh, love. Davis. I hate that deck.
Live, laugh, and get reality.
Yeah.
Looks like both players did go and decide to mulligan their hands. Hopefully they each get a more favorable hand starting this first round. Now that they did mulligan, they do have to commit to this hand. Security set, hands drawn. Let's begin this first round.
Sure.
Alrighty. We have Quality on the left, Junk Dog on the right. Goes and hatches into a Wanyamon. Goes and starts it off in raising with the Gaussmon. I believe that is the BT10 Gaussmon. And the classic Blue Flare play with the Blazing Memory Boost. Searches 4 and looks like 5, 6 cards, and he already has ample amounts of targets. Which Kiriha will he play first? Already off to a very strong start. Plays the BT10 Kyria. Decides to go ahead and bottom deck the Kyria and Nene. Hopefully he has a playset, so hopefully it's not the last one he sees this turn. Quali goes and hatches into an EX4 Suna and goes straight into the Chumon and raising. No, but definitely an interesting matchup. Numamon is both explosive and quite unpredictable when it comes to plays, and I wonder if it can counterplay this Blue Flare matchup. What are your thoughts, Judge AJ?
Well, you can often go pretty wide, and there's a lot of stunning that is involved. So I'm unsure where it really favors, but I think that
He is a blocker.
it very well may favor in the side of Blue Flare. However,
Okay.
you know, there's some deletion. Then he often can recycle with other things. That
Yeah,
come
yeah,
back.
absolutely. Absolutely. All good points, all very good points. Now turns back over to Memory 3. That Kyria is definitely already giving nice yield with that Memory starting at 3. Decides to raise the Gaussmon from raising to battle and goes in and starts his main phase. Alright. Quality already off to a very strong start with the Louis Iwata already set in place, as well as a Waramonza and a Chumon. That Chumon is definitely blocking out a Junk Dog from gaining that extra memory outside of Tamer, so that Blazing is just sitting there useless. So until we can answer that Chumon, won't be able to cash in on that memory gain. Goes ahead and goes with the Digicross into the Metal Gray from hand. Gets that starter deck Greymon. Oh, already off to a great, phenomenal start. Oh, now that he goes for the... Now he has access to Security +1. Very explosive play.
Game 1, attack security, one check, no Bergamon will double stun the war. Why?
Checks that Monza and clears both checks. Very good spot so far.
You're right.
Cannot suspend due to that stun from the Metal Greymon. Dies to the security check, so definitely already cleared 3 security checks in 1 turn. Very strong lead on Junkyard's end. Goes ahead and goes into Cyber Launcher. What a play. Oh, and there it is. There's the answer to that Chumon.
Anything to do that. Bottom deck.
Yeah, you may.
Very well played.
The blue player is
And then it's like a second.
Oh, looks like there is a contestant here. Just making sure Judge AJ on the scene, making sure the card is being played as should. Yep. And the judge does agree and concur. That is the way that things work out. All right. Back to quality. Hatches that Tsunamon. Waramonzamon on board cannot suspend. So currently in stun state due to that Metal Greymon from previous turn. Goes in, digivolves into the Chikuri in Raising.
Sure, why not?
Goes ahead and plays the Protoform X Antibody. Digivolves into that Monte X, and then tucks the X Antibody Protoform under its sources. Plays the Numemon. Gives a -4 DP reduction to that Metal Greymon plus Cyber Launcher. Yeah, Quality's definitely taking some significant amount of damage last turn, so he definitely needs to answer this board state currently. Needs to try to at least maintain some lead, if not, stay on the board. Goes into the Venusmon. Very nicely played. So now during Junk Dog's turn now, he has lost all of his access to when his Digivolving and when attacking abilities due to the blanket effect of Venusmon. So that definitely will put some detriment to his plays this turn, but we'll see how Junk Dog does answer in kind. Alright, goes ahead and pops that Blazing before another Chumon hits the field, gains that 3 just to play another one! The Mad Lad searching another 5. Will he see the PC needs? Another 6. Those are very good targets. He practically revealed 2 of each card. That's insane.
No Kiriha, unfortunately, but it's still what it is.
2 EX4 Gals, 2 BT10 Greys, and I believe that is the EX4 Male Bird. Ample amounts of choices here. But even though he has security -1 currently, due to that inheritable, that Metal Greymon still does have a potential check, I believe. Well, it wouldn't be too safe to go for another security check, even because of that -4 DP reduction currently. Goes ahead and chooses the Greymon and the Male Bird.
Yes.
Very curious to see how this plays out. Just hard plays that BT10 Greymon. Just to trigger that on play, reveals a Z. 2 Gaussmon and a Ultimate Connection. There it is, chat. That one Spice Tech card I was referring to earlier. Ultimate Connection is a very good tech card for this deck, and definitely gives this deck access to it through the Kiriha Nene Tamer card, since it is a dual color black and blue. It looks like he had to end up bottom decking it, so he won't be seeing it this game. Now thinking, before he decides to go into his raising, he is considering his options in hand. Oh, decides to... Oh, I'm sorry. He did just raise the Chikuri from racing. That is correct. So it goes ahead and X evolves into that Numemon X. Quality just might be able to turn the tides in his favor right now. We'll see what happens. Oh, check goes into security with the Venusmon. Clears the check. Deep in thought. Decides to go into the X antibody Monze. On top of that, Numamon X.
No effect to that. No.
Does seem like Quality is fishing for some certain card. Looks like he is definitely just trying to see the piece he needs right now with those evolution draws, but he doesn't seem to be quite seeing what he needs. Decides to go into the security with the Chikuri. Commits to it. Second check is a Gaussmon. And Hard ends past the turn by Hard playing another Numamon X antibody. Gives it that minus 8k reduction. Able to answer that Metal Greymon, forcing its deletion with that DP reduction. It's completely goes over it. Chooses to go ahead and save material by grabbing that Greymon and Male Bergermon, putting it under that Kyriel. Starting turn at 3, back to Junkyard. Looks like Koalia was just barely able to make a comeback and retake control of the board state. Now with 4 bodies on board, he definitely is in game state next turn unless Junk Dog can answer this board. Currently has 1 Greymon BT10 on board. Goes and pops the Blazing Memory Boost to give himself a little bit more resource to work with this turn.
Yeah.
Digivolve straight into the Metal Greymon plus Cyber Launcher. Triggers the effect. Goes ahead and adds the Male Bergermon from under Kyriel to the Cyber. Goes ahead and bottom decks that Chikuri. Now with the Chikuri out of the way, he can easily Digicross this turn. Stuns the Monze. Goes for security check, unsuspends. Clears it. It's just a Numamon X antibody. Goes for another potential check. On a Ukomon. Does he have it, chat? Does he have it? And it looks like he does the Z Greymon play. Unsuspends. Gains that memory back and swings for a unanimous game 1. Very nicely played. Looks like Junk Dog does take the first game. Looked like he was in a very bad situation, but he was able to immediately turn that back around and steals the win from right under Quality. Very expertly played. All right, now we are going into game 2 of round 3. Just currently Quality piloting Numamon X versus Junk Dog piloting Blue Flare. Another exciting matchup so far. Will Quality be able to win this next round and keep and stay in the matchup and be able to take it to a game 3? Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Masudi. Appreciate you. How are you doing? Hope you can make it to the next Evolution Cup. It will be on the 26th. If not, I will definitely see you at Regionals next week on the 18th, my friend.
Oh, there's another one? Oh. I guess I'm playing Numa because it's going to be so good, but I want to just play Myotis. That's all I want to play.
40 minutes on the clock. That's definitely plenty of time to finish up even
sure.
3 matches.
I think it's a better deck than people give it credit for. I don't think it's tier 1. It's barely Pulse 1, easily. Oh, flat. Yeah, it's just not good. It's not good. It is. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna win local. This is my redemption arc. Oh, I got it. I'll just slash Tommy's tires so he can make it to locals one day, and then I'm like, alright, I won. I swear to God. That or fight.
Both players are taking ample amounts of time to shuffle their decks, making sure they get a very good starting hand. It's well warranted too, chat room, because I can attest to it. Digimon Card Game has been known to be one of the notoriously brickiest games in the TCG community.
I'll go first. Since I went second last time.
Looks like Quality is taking the first turn this second round. Both players respectively cut each other's deck, and let's reveal. Let's go ahead and take. Let's go and take the first drawing hand. See if they commit or mulligan.
Probably not.
Oh, Quality does decide to go ahead and mulligan. Junk Dog carefully reviews his hand. Will he keep?
Swear, I always see all my rookies or none.
Oh, and both players do decide to mulligan. Fortunately, it looks like both players are playing decks that really are reliant on a good starting hand. Unless you're seeing at least one or two of those pieces that are vital to your combo, you just really will have a hard time starting that turn and keeping and maintaining control of the board. If there's one thing you need to maintain in this game is board control. Very important to have that strong lead in order to ensure victory. So both players will go ahead and mulligan this round as well.
Block, or I can have blockers, but they basically don't exist. He's probably just very one. Yeah. No. It's a mistake. You didn't goof. Good luck.
Alrighty. Round two of match 3 begins. Quality takes the first turn, reviews his hand.
He's real bad.
Yeah, looks like his mulligan hand is still just as bad. So he goes in, hatches the Sunamon. Oh no, it looks like he has to pass turn by hard playing that Monzemon X antibody, giving his opponent a little too much memory, it looks like. Oh, you hate to see it, chat room, but it is what it is sometimes. Just to at least have some presence on the board. It's better to just play a body rather than just passing it straight to 3, but we'll see what happens. Junkyard Dog hatches a Wanyamon, starts off with the Gaussmon EX4 in raising. Hard plays another one, or just a 3 cost of memory. Contemplating what to play next. Goes ahead and sets a Blazing Memory Boost. He has the memory for it, so might as well. Reveals a Greymon ST. Another Greymon ST. BT10 Greymon, a Kyrion Nene. Ooh! He has several targets and another Blazing. He would be a fool not to pick that. Gets to play the Kyrion Nene. Looks like Quality is starting to regret his first move play, but we'll see if he can recover from this blunder. Very, very strong lead on his first turn this turn. Junkyard Dog seems to have everything he needs. He already has a Blazing set on the board with another one in hand and has the Kyrion Nene, giving him access to that black color. Trying to figure out the best way to pass turn with as minimal memory, but decides to be generous and does play another Blazing Memory Boost. Trying to get all the pieces he needs in order to make this. Oh my goodness. Junkyard over here is just absolutely just activating his Protag powers, just seeing everything he needs in those reveals. Alright, finally passing turn. This is quite the board state for a first turn play. That is absolutely ridiculous, Sharon. Look at that board state. Alright. Hopefully that next draw does help. Goes for the Venusmon. Hoping that to slow down his next turn. Goes for a security check. Another Blazing! Are you out of your mind? 3 Blazings in a single turn, chat room. I think I've seen it all. My god. And plays the Chikori, preventing Junk from doing those play cost reductions with the cross. So he will now have to answer that Chikori in order to cross successfully this turn. What will he do? Very bad situation Quality right now, but I'm quite confident he can make that comeback. Looks bad now, but we will see in the next upcoming turns. Triggers the carry on, then to gain a memory. Oh my goodness, chat. This is insane! Goes for the check. Wanya triggers to draw a card. However, since Venusmon did give everyone a blanketed minus security, he does not get that check, but still can trigger that on attack. Goes ahead and triggers a blazing. Gains 2 memory. What's scary here is that all of those blazing memory boosts can be triggered at any given moment right now, since they were all set at least the previous turn. Hard plays that Cyber Launcher. Gets rid of the Chikuri. Both Gauss do trigger. Gets a draw on each. And passes turn over to Quality at 2 memory. Unsuspends. Breeding phase and goes straight into main phase, evolving into a starter deck Agumon and raising. What will Quality do? Does he have an answer? Chatmer, I've seen miracles happen in this game. We'll just see if a miracle will happen right now in Quality's favor. What can he do to answer Junk Dog's current board state? You could feel the intensity and pressure in the air right now. Goes ahead and digivolves the Numamon as well in the raising area for 2 memory. It's like, looks like Quality is doing all he can to try to fix his hand here with those Digivolution draws. Goes ahead and swings into the Gaussmon. Trying to lessen the amount of attacks his opponent has next turn, and ends and passes with a Tamer. I believe that is a Satsuki from BT14. All right, passes over back to Junk Dog, starting at 4 memory. Digivolves into a BT2 Vmon in raising. Very nice select choice. Good way to get some extra safe checks with that jamming. Goes ahead and gets that security check with Cyber Launcher. Goes into a Satsuki. Oh, looks like things just might turn around for Quality. Gets 2 on board now. Does seem like it is in Junkyard's favor, but it can be anyone's game, chat. Don't want to blink and miss out. Goes for the Digicross on that Metal Greymon BT10. Takes the Male Bertramon and the Greymon to Digicross for only a and plays it 4-3. Was able to reduce that play cost by 2 for each source, reducing it by 4. Metal Greymon goes ahead and stuns that Venusmon, goes straight into the security check. Hits a Chumon, very nicely played. Looks like he won't be armor purging now. Gaussmon goes for a free check as well. Will it die? It does. Swings right into that BT15 Waru. Now with just 1 memory left, will he decide to crack some of those blazings to extend his turn, play this turn? Or will he save it? Goes ahead and plays the BT10 Gaussmon for 3, passing it over to 2, and calls it a turn. In a very good situation right now. That Venusmon is currently stunned, so it won't be able to suspend, which means it cannot attack this turn. Raises the Numamon to gain that memory with the Satsuki. Goes to 4. A little bit more to work with here, so hopefully Quality can make another counterplay to at least help him considerably this turn. Plays that Protoform. Goes into the Monze X. And then plays it underneath as a source. Plays the Agumon. This is very exciting. Looks like quality is starting to get some momentum here. Goes ahead and minus 6Ks. That cyber launcher. I believe that is going to stick until the end of Junk's turn next turn. Goes ahead and swings over it with that DP reduction. He definitely can easily go right over it. Definitely trying to gain some board presence and lead. Goes into the Platinum Numemon. Definitely has to answer the board state and at least delete Digimon however way he can, because with the amount of security he has remaining, he has to make sure Junk Dog does not have as many swings into security next turn, but he just may have game this turn as long as he has that Z Greymon in hand. We'll go and raise that Vmon. He does have 3 checks. Looks like Quality is hoping for a security bomb to trigger to hopefully save him a turn. Metal Greymon BT10 goes into the security check and unsuspends. Gets another check in. And it looks like that is the game. Junk takes it 2-0.
It was a bad hand. It was a real
Oh
bad
no,
hand.
so it looks like by a landslide, Junk was able to overtake it against Quality in his Numemon deck.
Yeah, there's nothing I could do.
Unfortunate. Looks like Quality did
I
brick
had
both
2 Monday
games.
X,
But that's just how it goes. That is the game of Digimon sometimes, chat room.
Yeah, it was a bad hand. Real bad hand.
Congratulations to both players. They both played very well for what they had. Very well played. Hope you guys enjoyed that matchup. That was our 3rd match at Evo Cup here at Gamers Alley. Very nicely done by Junk Dog. Looks like Saiyan Blitz called it. That was right on the money. Yeah, he. Wow, what a game plan. that third blazing out of security was insane. Just gave him so much reach and resource to extend his plays. My God. That was insane, chat. Insane. Having some good as Digimon today. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it, Christy. And we love our community here. We're always supportive, always positive here, good vibes. Alrighty, Digimon players, your final round pairings are live on the Bandai TCG Plus app. Best of luck and good luck. Hello, Rosen Amid. Thank you for welcome to the chat. Alright, let's go to the Digimon table. Both players are present now. Alrighty. Yes, you guys are on screen. Perfect. Just the camera. All right. On our left, we have Deadly Draw piloting Vmon Armor versus Tonytron 54 on the right side of the screen with Setcon.
I accidentally reported this at 2-1. As at 2-0, he's still at 2-1.
Oh, hey guys, give us just a moment. I gotta do a quick score adjustment. Give me just a moment. All right, let's see. Here we go.
Get out of the way. 7.
Previous round list. Here we are.
9.
So what was the actual score?
I got 2, he got 1.
Okay, 1. Thank you. All right.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay.
There's a little unicorn in there.
All right. Didn't make too big of a difference.
I just know that my wife loves unicorns. And
All right, there is a repair chat room. Wait, why did I call y'all chat room? There's a repair, but you know, repair. Hey, Jersey, you got the bye. Congrats. Alrighty. Currently having our finalists here getting their deck checked officially by our judge, and once that is covered, we will go ahead and start our finals round.
Sounds good.
Should I be running here now? I mean, I think everything is where my record looks right, but
I don't know. Well, if you want to look right here. So where are you? Jumped off. Yeah, because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you just got unlucky and got the pair down. Oh, you're blue flare. You got this.
oh yeah, no, but it rather restricts the schedule because that always we have a fourth.
Oh, just win. Oh, just win harder.
You got this.
Come on, forehead, just win. Yeah, right there. Oh, my God. No, we already got a fan. Rosen and Mid to Secon for the win. Definitely going to be an interesting matchup. Maybe. Is that your buddy?
That's Tim Southern.
Oh, okay.
He's the owner of Easy.
Yeah, bro.
Alrighty, very exciting indeed. Finals here at Gamers Alley Evolution Cup 2024, chat.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine, bro. Yeah, I don't mind.
We have Deadly Draw versus Tony Tron 54. Now this is going to be quite an interesting matchup. As strong and explosive and as consistent Vmon armor can be, it definitely is a harder matchup going into a Setcon deck due to the sheer amount of recovery Setcon does tend to do, as well as the numerous amount of security bombs and options at their disposal, just being able to answer all those armor bodies. So they don't really have to worry about armor purging when they could just flat out just delete by DP reduction and just tucking all their bodies back to hand. Anyway, chat room, we will be starting shortly for our finals match. This will be the feature match for this will be the final game. Players are getting their first drawing hand, deciding whether or not they want to keep or mulligan. Looks like Deadly Draw is keeping, and both players are keeping. Security set. Let the digital gate open, Chad. This is round 1 of finals. Timer's on the board, 55 minutes on the clock with 5 minutes of overtime. Tony Tron takes the first turn, hatches into an Upamon and goes straight into that Salamon, sets a TK to Kaishi, allowing him to search his entire security stack for 1 yellow card, and then gets to recover and shuffle his entire security board. Very curious to see what kind of cards he has in security. Hopefully it's not too deadly for Deadly Draw to swing into. And hopefully he can overcome this very hard matchup. Kyle now, Deadly Draw takes his turn, hatches into a Wanyamon. Hatches into the, evils into the BT2 Vmon. So definitely looking into going for the jamming tech early in the game, but fortunately go up against a Secon player that might not really be good since most of his security cards may just be option cards, so jamming really won't do much here. Plays his bread and butter play with that Davis Motomiya, starts the top 3, reveals a promo Vmon, a Zudo Ace, and Awakening of the Golden Knight. Decides to grab that Zudo Ace and bottom decks the rest. Alright, at 0 memory, how will he pass this turn? Since his opponent does have a TK Takashi now on board with the memory set ability, he will just go and hard play that Vmon BT12 to search even further. Unfortunately, no targets here. Already. Back on Tony Tron. Reviewing his hand carefully to see what his next play will be. Goes ahead and sets up a Kari Kamiya from BT5. Oh no, actually no, that is BT4 card. That is the purple one. Anytime a security card is removed, he can suspend the gain of memory. And then goes ahead and passes turn with that Magna Ace and recovers since he had 5 or fewer. Now it's 6 security cards in on the board. Raises the jamming V. Goes into the BT13 Magnamon. Goes for the security check. Draws off a Wanya. Oh no, and the first check being a Chaos Degradation. Goes ahead and bottom decks that Magna and is able to answer whatever was on the board, and his entire stack just goes to the trash. Unfortunate. Does go ahead and decide to tap that Kari and gains the memory. Plays the Davis and Ken from BT8. Passes turn. Off to a very strong start so far on Tony Tron's side. Hard plays the BT1 Magna just to get a for 7, but it is pretty beneficial. He just gets that 1 security recovery. Now with 2 Magnas on board, he is in a very good lead. Taking it slow. Hatches into the Buka. Definitely not looking too good for Deadly Draw right now. How will he answer this board state? Contemplates what to play. Goes for the Zudo Ace. Hard play for 4. Bounces the Magna Ace, which would be the better play. Gets that overflow. Now that Tony Tron does have too many security cards, even if he were to hard play, he will not get that recovery. Evo straight into the Magnamon X Antibody. And goes for a BT12 Vmon in raising. Looks like Deadly Draw is over here fishing for a couple of resources here with those evolutions. Trying to see a good card. At 0 memory, what will he do to pass? Evo's another time back in raising to the BT13 Magnamon, passing it over back to 3. Now Tony Tron has that Magnamon X Antibody to deal with, so he more than likely will play an option card to answer. So he goes ahead and hard plays that Chaos Degradation. Bottom decks that Magna in order to trash the top of security, and since that Zudomon Ace is present, he will get that overflow.
Yeah.
No? Why? Oh, I wasn't aware. I was allowed to do that. Alrighty. I'll contemplate whether or not. Goes for the security check with the jamming, but will it? Oh no, and another Kari gets set. Goes ahead and suspends the one that was already on board to gain that memory. Tony-chan is definitely in a very, very good position here, confident with his board state. Goes ahead and plays that Awakening of the Golden Knight. Goes ahead and further evolves the Magna into a BT8 Magnamon. Gets to unsuspend now. Will he go for another check? So unfortunately, no armor's in trash, so he won't be able to get that DP buff. Will he swing again, or will he keep his blocker presence? Currently, all things considered, he does have the security lead because of those Chaos Degradations that were triggered. So if anything, he will need to take that security lead and take the risk and goes for another check and triggers a lone key, allowing Tony-chan to trigger that Kari that was played by that check previously to gain another memory to pass turn. Alright, takes the turn. Evolves straight into the Venusmon, playing that blanket effect of -1 security on his board. Now this will prevent Deadly Draw from triggering any of his when attacking and on Digivolve effects at this time. Definitely has slowed his pace of game flow right now, but we'll see what he can do to at least pass turn in the most efficient way possible. Evolves in the back into a BT2 EVmon. Both players are playing very cautiously here. I'm quite sure, even with the terrible matchup, Tony-chan is aware of how explosive and fast-paced armor can be. So he is definitely playing that cautious route, not overextending too much and making sure he has ample amounts of security and resources in his hands to be able to answer anytime Deadly Draw does happen to have more bodies on board. Goes and plays the Heaven's Judgment for 7 cost. Goes on DP, reduces that Venusmon to get it off the board. Very good answer by Deadly Draw. What will Tony-chan do in return now? Still keeping that Salamon in raising. Goes ahead and plays the Lone Key. Gives it that reduction, wipes it off the board. So unfortunately, Armor Purge will not help it here because the DP reduction is still seen even with the Armor Purge. So the Digimon underneath will see it and will ultimately get deleted. Erases the Jamming V. So far, a lot of great back and forth interactions by both players. Kyle, having no fear in his eyes, decides to go for the check. Oh, but then decides to... Yep, he does commit. Goes for the jamming. Draws the card off of the Wanya. What will it be? A Flame Hellscythe triggered. That is brutal. So that -6k DP will hit the Vmon, but then allows his opponent, Tony-chan, to play that Magnamon back from the trash to gain that recovery. Suspending Kari gains that 2 memory. Now Kyle does have a little less to work with here, but still ample amounts of memory to make an optimal play, if not at least a good play here. Contemplates what to drop and goes for the hard drop on the starter deck Double Typhoon Magna. Alright, passes turn back to 3. Currently has a blocker on board. Magnamon. Ooh. No check yet. Will it be another option? Oh, but goes ahead and sets the TK and Kari. Back to Deadly Draw, hatches into another Wanya. And with nothing to lose, goes ahead and swings into security. Thank goodness it wasn't a deadly option, but it did trigger a Digimon Emperor. Which pretty much puts a lockdown on Deadly Draw's rookies in raising. So he does have to be careful if he decides to raise any of his Vmons or other level 3s that are in raising. He will lose that memory. So he definitely has to be careful and contemplate whether or not he should raise. finally decides to raise that Salamon, seeing as how security has taken quite a few hits, so he will go ahead and risk that deletion with the Salamon, hoping he will recover. All right, and deletion does occur, which allows Salamon to recover on that deletion. Checking the board state, decides to go ahead and get another check-in with that Magna Angemon. Deadly Draw considering it to block or not. He will go ahead and block and trade, preventing any more loss in his security. All right. And there goes another Magna Angemon just to get that recovery.
Mother.
All right, unsuspends, raising, and goes straight to main phase. Gains that memory off of the Davis and Ken due to a blue being present. Swings into a Pillowmon, safely checked that security.
Let's just keep cycling, bro.
Looks like he hard plays a Magnamon BT8, passing it over to 5 memory. Now this can be very detrimental to Deadly Draw. He seems to be giving Tonytron a bit too much memory. Oh no, and it looks like he will be starting his turn to 7 memory. That's huge! He can practically play any option and or tamer just under the sun without any repercussions. Goes ahead and checks his trash. Seeing what his viable option will be this turn. Goes for the... Goes for that Lament of Friendship. Grabs the Venusmon back from trash. And goes straight on top of that Magna Angemon. What a play. Gets that -sec blanket again. Preventing Deadly Jaw from accessing his on-Digivolve when attacking for a turn. Goes for the security check at 13. And clears it. It's just a promo Vmon. At 0, plays another TK Inkari. The amount of resources Tonytron has set up on his board is astonishing, chat room, but it is SecCon. This is pretty normal bread and butter plays here. Definitely a hard matchup, but Deadly Jaw hasn't given up yet. This man's got the fire in his eyes. He will answer in kind with another starter deck Double Typhoon Magna. Keep maintaining plenty of blocker presence. Oh, and there goes the Def Xmon. Digivolves everybody and deletes all level 4 and lower. What an answer. That is huge. What a huge play from Tonytron. Oh, and looks like he does respectfully concede, and we'll go now into Game 2 of the finals. Looks like Tonytron did take it. 0-1. We will now be going into our second round of finals, chat room. I will do all I can to keep the play-by-play and keep you all updated on the events of this match.
Your commentary's on point.
I'm sorry?
Commentary.
What about
some point?
Oh, thank you, I try. Well, not everyone can do commentary. Yeah, I try to do as best I can. It's just knowing the game in general definitely helps, and just knowing the plays, and just a lot of people make the mistake of not saying too much. When it comes to commentary, you gotta just keep firing. That's
also like when people are commentary, they have it on like ×2 speed.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I'm pretty big into FGC, and I hear a lot of commentary through that, so I kind of listen and learn how like the techniques of a lot of FGC commentators go by, and it's pretty similar to TCG as well. So I try to just I appreciate it. Thank you. Alrighty, chat room, going into our second round of finals versus Deadly Draw and Tonytron. Let's go and decide who will be going first this round. Alrighty.
Who took game 1?
It was Tonytron.
I drew
Alright.
Tamers and level 4s for about 5 turns in a row there.
Alrighty.
Yeah, man, you're good. Let's do it.
Here we go, chat room. Round 2 of finals at Evolution Cup at Gamers. Starting off with the Salamon yet again on that Upamon. Typical bread and butter starter for Setcon. And ooh, a very strong start with the reinforcing memory boost for 6. But allows him to set that Revelation of Light on top of his security. That would be very nice. Now knowing that Revelation is on top of security, will Tonytron set a Kari Kamiya next turn in order to get the full value of that card? We're going to go off with another BT2 jamming Vmon and raising on Deadly Draw. Then goes in, hard plays that promo Vmon. Goes into the BT13 Magna. And how will he pass? And goes with the Awakening of the Golden Knight to further extend that evolution into the X antibody. Very well played. Now he has that redirect, and hopefully he can keep it on board to at least mitigate any damage Tonytron will try to attempt at this turn. More than likely he will play that. Yeah, and there's the Kari! And another TK and Kari setting up his Tamers, trying to get as much value and yield as possible in his upcoming future turns. Will Deadly Draw raise the Vmon and try to get some damage in while he can? He decides to raise. Goes straight into main phase. Ooh, and goes into the BT8 Magna. It looks like Deadly Draw did not want to risk potentially triggering any sort of option with that Vmon jamming, so he decided to just go straight into the Magnamon, not wanting to risk that value. Goes in for the swing. Triggers the card to gain a memory, and the Revelation of Light does occur.
Because you've got a card and you go like this.
No.
Oh,
The effect doesn't require these.
oh, when you're hard playing it.
All right, here goes. At 1, what will Tonytron do? Even at 1 memory, he can make some sort of deadly play with a very explosive option card to answer that Magna X. Now that he has both yellow and purple sources in hand, he definitely has access to that chaos if he does have it. Oh, and just goes straight for the Def X. What a mad lad! Goes ahead and de-digivolves and goes ahead and deletes the entire board.
So de-digivolve and delete this. That allows me to play a Vmon effect.
My goodness, on his turn 2 play, just goes straight into the Def X on.
Yeah, let's play the...
But at the cost of so much memory, was it worth it? Will Kyle be able to make a comeback now next turn with so much resource to work with? Starts his turn with the promo Vmon on board and hatches another Wanya in raising. Goes straight into main phase. Goes into the Ukamon in raising. Considering his options. Making sure he has ample amounts of memory to make the play he has in his head. What will it be? Oh, there goes the Davis Monomiya. 4-4, gets to search his top 3. Will he hit? Has targets. Which one will he pick? Gets the promo Vmon. Six memory remaining. What will he do? Really considering carefully what his plays are. Right now, he does have to deal with that Def X-Mon, so whatever lowest level of body remaining on his side of the board will be deleted at the end of the turn, so he really needs to consider his options here to maintain at least some sort of board presence. Digivolves into the BT8 Magnamon. Now seeing as how he has some armor forms, it is now boosted up to 11,000 until the end of his opponent's turn. 4 memory remaining. What will he do? Hard place that promo Vmon he grabbed with the Davis previously. Guarantees it will at least protect the Magna. Oh, and Digivolves into the Double Typhoon Magna. Returns that Def X. What did it call? But that will allow Tonytron to just play it outright again, clearing his board. Was that the answer, chat room? We'll find out. Starting his turn at 1. Maintains presence in his breeding with that Salamon. Does not want to remove it up. Plays it again. Passing the turn back over on 8. Deadly Jaw takes his draw, raises the Ukamon, and then triggers in order to hatch another egg in its place, setting up a Bukamon. Goes ahead and Digivolves into another Ukamon. Yeah, this is tough, chat. Very dire situation, but I am quite confident Deadly Jaw will have at least some form of play to answer this Def X yet again. Hard plays a Vmon. Starter deck. Oh, searches. Oh, reveals a Zudo Ace, a Jess X, and an Arm. Ooh, unfortunately, no targets were viable and could not pick either. So has the bottom deck, all cards revealed. That may have just been his chance to turn the tide. So he will now have to consider his options yet again. Goes into the BT13 Magnamon. Goes for the Kumamon play. Doesn't seem to be yielding too much value on that Davis as a tamer, so he does go ahead and get that Kuma out. Goes for a security check. Triggers a Lonky again. Gets the Kari trigger to gain that memory off of that security loss. Tonytron now deciding which target to viably pick. Goes ahead and targets the Magnamon, wiping it off the board. Not looking good, chat. This finals round may just end sooner rather than later. All right, attempts the Vmon search yet again with the starter deck Vmon. Reveals a BT12 Vmon, starter deck Magna, and a BT9 Magna X. Which will he pick? Looks like Kyle is thinking about possibly evolving that Vmon into the Magna just to return that Def X again, but only for Tonytron to potentially play it back on. Oh, but no, he goes for the BT13 Magnamon instead. Ukamon does get deleted at the end of the turn due to Def Xmon's effect. Passes it back over to Tonytron. What will he do next with 3 memory? Goes for the swing on top of the Kuma. And hard plays the BT2 Magna Angemon just to recover, passing it over to 4. Maintaining that security lead. Ukamon is brought out into battle area. Goes in, hatches a Wanya. I am on the edge of my seat as we speak, chat room. This is very suspenseful. It's a very scary situation to be in. Setcon is very, very scary to go up against. But unlike most players, Deadly Draw is facing it head on, fearless. Cards in hand, goes straight into the X Antibody Magna. Setting up a potentially a redirect target. And goes for Heaven's Judgment. Oh, and clears the Def Xmon. He has finally overcome what seemed to have been a roadblock for so many turns. How will Tonytron answer now? Oh, plays the Magna Angemon Ace. Reduces it by 6 DP. Oh, wait, 5 DP, excuse me. Recovers and goes into the Venusmon yet again, preventing Deadly Draw from accessing his when attacking and when digivolving this turn yet again. This just might be the momentum shift that Deadly Draw needed. Can he overcome? Another Heaven's Judgment, my god! Gets rid of the Venus. Passing it over to 2. Plays the Digimon Emperor for... Ooh. Alright. That Digimon Emperor now has practically locked Deadly Draw out from raising his level 4s or lower from raising. So he just goes in and goes straight into main swings, safely checking the Pillowmon. However, he will lose that memory due to the Karikami being triggered off of that security loss. Even though it is suspended, he can still potentially redirect an attack next turn if he so chooses to raise that Sala. Goes ahead and passes with the Davis and Ken. Thinking about raising, but I don't think that would be the play. He definitely has enough security at the moment. Considering his options. 4 memory. What can he possibly play to... Checks his trash. Oh, decides to raise the Salamon, even with the security lead. Interesting. Goes and plays the Lament of Friendship. Grabs the Def X. Will he play it though? That would be so much memory. There's definitely no need. Will he do it? Oh, and he decides to opt for the Chaos Degradation. Bottoms and trashes the top. Hopefully, it's nothing too crazy. Oh no, and loses a Louis Owada Tamer. Yeah. Alrighty. Back to Deadly Draw. Looks like the second round is definitely going a little bit better for Deadly Draw. He's definitely able to at least make some answers to whatever Tonytron is doing. So don't count him out just yet, chat. With 7 memory, what is the play? If he has any VMon searches, he could definitely play one for 3. Hopefully he tries to get a vital piece he needs this turn to hopefully turn the tide in his favor. Oh, goes ahead and hard plays that Zudomon Ace, stripping that source and bouncing the Salamon back to hand. Carefully considering his options here. More than likely a Tamer will come into play, and there it is, the promo Davis Motomia for 3, maintaining his turn still. Which VMon will he play? Does he have a target? Oh no, he does not, and he just goes and passes to 3 with another Davis Motomia promo. Goes and hatches another Upamon raising and goes immediately into that Salamon. With only a Zudomon Ace on the board, he could looks like Tonytron can easily answer that. As strong as Ace Digimon are, they are double-edged swords. As soon as they are removed from the play area, you will incur the overflow. So no matter what high cost card Tonytron decides to play, he will definitely benefit from the overflow if he chooses to target the Zudomon. But wait, goes ahead and plays Avenged Kidmon for a reduced cost, returns 5, 6, 7 option cards to the bottom of the deck. Able to target that Zudomon, and then, the Zudomon does get the overflow. Does get the overflow. Maintaining his turn. Expertly answered, triggers that Digimon Emperor to draw. And plays the Magna Ace of his own. Recovering 1 more since he had 5 or fewer. No target to DP reduced, but that's okay. I think the overall plan was just to recover and maintain that high lead. Only 2 memory to work with here. Looks like Deadly Jaw has found himself back in a corner again. Will he be able to survive? Can he overcome? Only so many cards in his hands. What can he do? He further evolves back in the raising area for a Magnum on BT8, passing the turn back over to 1 onto Tonytron. Tonytron does go ahead and raise the Salamon. Looks like he is going on the offensive now. Goes with the security check, disregarding the fact that he has too many security to recover. Swings with the Avenge Kidmon.
7.
Survives. Will he risk swinging with the Magna Ace? Oh no, he goes ahead and plays a Pillamon for 3. Players, prevents players from playing any Digimon by effect now. This may be detrimental. If Deadly Jaw does try to get some more BT13 Magnas out, he won't be able to play any of those Vmons out now. Deadly Jaw with only 3 security remaining. Alright. Hard plays that BT12 Vmon. Sees his targets. Grabs the Davis and the Vmon and bottom decks that Digimon Emperor. With only 3 security out, he definitely needs to keep his blocker presence. Because who knows, Tonytron just might have a hybrid in hand for that quick win button. Never count it out. Any deck can run a hybrid just for that quick, cheeky, lethal swing for a Tamer. Goes into the starter deck, Double Typhoon Magna. Bounces the Magna Ace back. Overflows, maintains his turn. Very nice played. Kyle does, fearless as ever. Swings into security. Oh, and never punished. Just swings into a Salamon. That could have been any number of options, but this man has no fear in his eyes. Just goes for that check. Oh, hard plays the jamming Vmon. Passes it over to 2. Unsuspends the Avenge Kid and the Kari. And draws for turn and hatches into a Upamon. Goes into another Sala. For 2 memory, what is the... Oh, and the Defex yet again! Digivolves every Digimon on board, and this will ultimately delete every level 4 and lower on the board. Avenge Kid swings into security yet again. Will it survive? It does. It clears it. Pillamon goes in. 1 security remaining. This is not looking good, chat. Revelation of Light is played now. Search of security. Oh. Looks like there were no targets, unfortunately. And now since he did have a Kari on board, it does go to the top of security. Oh, this just might be Deadly Jaw's final turn. Hatches his final Wanyamon. What will he do to answer this board state? After surmounting all odds and dealing with that Defex, only to see it again in later turns, what will he do? Digivolves into the promo Vmon in raising. Not many options to do. What can he possibly do, chat? Plays the Louis Iwata. Raises it Vmon immediately out. And unfortunately, the Digimon Emperor was not suspended due to the memory game. That will be... Oh, what? Oh, what's he gonna do? Thank you so much for the follow, Wiggles boy. You are just in time for the climax of this final round. And just like that, Deadly Draw respectfully concedes. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Tron is your Gamers Alley Evolution Champion. Very well played. A very hard matchup, but Deadly Draw definitely showing great sportsmanship and showmanship in this final round. Thank you so much for tuning in, chat room. Oh my goodness, Wiggles Boy, thank you for the Prime subscription. Appreciate you. If you enjoyed that finals round. That was a very, very insane finals round. Very hard matchup, but nonetheless, Setcon did take it. Setcon is definitely still a contender in this format, and going into BT16, it's only going to get even stronger. Hope you guys enjoyed today's play-by-play commentary and coverage of the Evolution Cup 2024 at Gamers Alley of Gastonia. Very nicely played by both players. Woo! That was intense. Yay!
No, thank you again, sir. Appreciate you. Well done.
All right, chat room. We're gonna be doing. We're gonna be presenting the prize out to our top 4 players momentarily. Just hang out, sit tight. We'll be doing that in just a moment. Yeah. What a good day for Digimon chat. I have to say, even on a Mother's Day, we had some very exciting games today. What an exciting finals round.
Right. I'm on a plane.
Now, but Setcon do be doing Setcon things. It's just, it looks like Deadly Draw just wasn't able to keep up with all of that security gaining. Oh, Rosen and Mid, thank you for the follow. Yeah, looks like he was just... At one point in the second round, Deadly Draw seems to have been able to answer that Death X multiple times and was seemingly able to come back and try to take board control, but unfortunately, Tony Tron just seemed to have all the answers in his hand. Whoa! Rosen and Mid, thank you for the Prime subscription. My God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and tuning in. Hope you guys had fun. Yeah, just waiting for the remainder of the matches here to end so we can start prizing out our top 4 players. What did you guys think of the finals round? V Armor versus Setcon. Let me know in the chat. Was the outcome what you expected, or was it something else? Was it an upset for some of y'all, or was it something you wanted to happen? Oh, thank you, Rosen. This is like a poor man setup, man. I'm on a budget. I try to make it work. I make it work. Yeah, same. What you wanted Armors to take the dub? Yeah, me too. I was rooting for Armor. But Setcon is just such a hard matchup, man. Rosen Setcon for life. Oh. All right.
Number 4?
Yep. Number 4 will be Junk Dog.
Junk Dog, number 4.
Woo!
Thank you. Anything you want to say? Digimon's a fun game. Come out and play. Number 3. Tommy T.
Tommy T. Woo!
I'll try harder every single tournament.
Amazing, and it shows. Number 2, Deadly Draw, who went to grab food.
Oh, Deadly Draw. Okay, well, Deadly Draw is second place, chat. Woo! There he is. Come on down.
The man, the myth, Connor Sled.
Early draw, congrats
Thank
on
you very
second
much,
place.
sir.
Anything you want to say?
Just thanks for everybody who supported me and helped me practice to get here. Next up, regionals. Hopefully, see you all there.
All right.
Thank you.
Amazing. And of course, number one, our winner, Tony Tron.
Yeah!
Big congrats. Amazing. Anything you'd like to say?
Succon's still broken. I was the villain. You can hate on me. It's fine.
Degenerate!
It's fine. Yeah. Amazing. Congrats, top four. Thank you so much. Come back out in 2 weeks for round 2.
All right, chat room, that concludes Evolution Cup at Gamers Alley Gastonia. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back later this week, Tuesday evening, for just regular Digimon locals. Be sure to tune in for that. We will have some more fun coverage of our Digimon local scene here right at Gamers Alley. So until next time, you guys all be well, be safe, and as always, be hungry for more. Love y'all. Bye-bye.